Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys liked the poetry I read last week. To be honest, I wasn't sure if anyone would like it, but I hope you guys did. Um, I think I'm gonna keep up with it because it's something that I'm enjoying, and it's something I'm gonna try to change and continue to do as I go forward. And maybe I'll stop doing it for a while, but who knows? If I like it, I think I'll keep it up and just keep things going the way they are. So today I have another poem written, and I did it in a different style. I did intersets, which means there's 3 lines each. Because recently I've been reading Dante's Inferno, which is a very Dante is a very well-known and renowned poet because he is one of the greatest, honestly. And in the Inferno, he writes intersets. So basically, he writes in three line clumps that basically the outer lines rhyme and the middle line does not rhyme with the rest of the poem. And I hope I have that all correct. If not, please feel free to correct me. Because again, I don't want to mislead anyone. But yeah, so this is what I want to do today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me start. Sleep by me. At a late hour in the night, I begin to close my eyes. The time I rest and give up the day's fight. The things I see are quite confusing. I wonder what they all mean. I find them all awfully amusing. Sometimes I lay down to rest. I think and ponder many things. Was today some of my best? Will I wake up tomorrow? Will anyone remember me after time's test? And if not, I'll be filled with sorrow. I can't escape the lull of sleep. It's very scary to me sometimes. Eventually, I'll close my eyes and never make another peep. I am not afraid of death. Not close, not even the slightest. More of what I leave with my final breath. And that was my poem for today. I hope you guys like that. To be honest, I really like poetry. It feels like a good way to get some of my more abstract thoughts down in a way that I think is, I think in a more like effectful way. I don't know if it's the right word, but yeah, that's kind of how it makes me feel. It's more abstract, I know, but I feel like if you really look for the deeper meaning in in the poetry that I write, or just in any poetry, you can really understand their headspace of whoever the person is and wherever they're at. And I just feel like a lot of the time, it's hard, just to get on this camera and just talk and yap about things that are kind of more complex. And I kind of feel like poetry kind of helps me to start with that, or to at least just get them down in a way that's kind of just for me and whatever I'm writing. You know what I mean? It feels more personal, and it's something I enjoy about it. Um, so to be clear, I'm not scared of death in any way. I have come to terms with that. It's something that happens to all of us. And again, as someone who believes in the afterlife, I'm not really scared of it. Um, maybe I'm more afraid of what I left behind, and if my legacy was a good one or a bad one. There's no way to know when I'll go. It could be today, tomorrow, or 70 years in the future. I have no control over that. I feel for the most part, and I think a lot of the time it's hard to be okay with the fact that one day it'll happen. But I think I'm fine with that. I'm just more scared of, like I said, what I'm gonna leave behind, and if the people that I leave behind will be okay. You know what I mean? I've always been someone who's been there for people, but once I'm gone, I can't obviously be that person. Kind of worried about how they will be able to self-regulate once I'm gone, how they'll be able to cope with it. And I feel like that's something that interests me and kind of makes me nervous sometimes when I go to bed. It's kind of like, because after that, I think to me, I'll kind of be indifferent. Um, I mean, I'll think I'll have longing to see my family again, or just the people who care about me. But I feel like sometimes you're more scared of it when you're actually alive, and it's like it hasn't happened yet. It's kind of more of like an anxiety, I'd say. because it's not something that's happened or it's something that could happen. And I think that's kind of what anxiety is, except this isn't some imaginary thing that could happen. It's going to happen one day, which is why it kind of is in a weird gray area between anxiety and fear, because death is something that's going to happen to us all. I just don't know when. And I think that's what scares me more. Time is such a fickle thing. We run out of it so quick, and I don't want to run out of mine quick at all, not even a little bit. So, yeah, um, I'm still sick, so I'm gonna keep this video short, but I hope you guys like that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.